We have a 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. Has a 6.4-liter V8 engine making 465 horsepower. Sends all that power to all four wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission. And this SUV only has 107,000 kilometers on the odometer. For the interior, we have your power mirrors, windows, and locks, all found below the driver's door handle. We have your driver memory seat control there, storage at the bottom, speakers towards the front. We do have a nice black-on-black combination for the interior with a combination of leather and cloth material for the front bucket seats. Operated by the switches on the side. And right by the steering wheel there, starts up nice and easy. And you can see we do have a combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster. You are able to change what is displayed in both the corners as well as the center of the gauge cluster. You can see at the very bottom we have 107,178 kilometers on the odometer. And then you have the SRT one, so you can measure your times as well as braking distance, G's, all that fun stuff. Then we have your basic speedometer information, vehicle information, trip, so on and so forth. Off to the side here, we have your automatic headlight controls with fog lights and gauge cluster illumination. We do have your gas cap release button below that as well. We have power telescopic adjusting steering wheel. Paddle shifters are found on the back of the steering wheel, in addition to the buttons on both sides that control the audio for the stereo. On the front of the steering wheel, we have this directional pad here. That's what I was using to control the screen of the gauge cluster. Then we have your Bluetooth, and then we do have adaptive cruise control on this Jeep as well. When the vehicle is in reverse, we do have your backup camera with a middle guidance line there, and then you do have parking sensors displayed in the gauge cluster as well. For the stereo itself, you get AM, FM, and XM radio. You have USB and auxiliary ports, Bluetooth connectivity as well. This is completely touchscreen, so you have a bunch of shortcuts along the bottom. So under controls here, we have your heated and ventilated front seats, in addition to your heated steering wheel toggle there. Climate control, dual zone, ice cold air conditioning, of course. Then we have your navigation. As you can see, we're just on Y road here. Zoom out. And then you can see we are just off the Henday. Get that to zoom in there. Under SRT and apps, so settings, just general vehicle settings for driving assistance, we have your forward collision, parking sensor, so that's your front and rear parking sensors, and then rain sensing auto wipers and hill start assist. We also have blind spot monitoring on this vehicle as well. And then we do have SRT performance pages as well, so more performance-oriented display for the sensor screen. That does just take a moment to start up. A little disclaimer there. Oh. Jumped the gun a little bit about that. My apologies. So while that loads back up, I'll show you the controls below that. So we have some analog controls for the stereo, dual zone climate control, so we do have analog controls for that. Then we have your parking sensor toggle, forward collision alert toggle, eco mode, and traction control. The screen has now shown up, so we have some timers if you want to keep track of laps or anything like that. G-force, a little more in-depth compared to what you get in the gauge cluster. Then we have some gauges for your oil temperature, battery temperature, and oil pressure, and then coolant, trans, and intake temperature. Here we have some metrics for the horsepower, torque, and oil pressure, as well as what gear you're in and speed you're going. And then you do have some options as well. You can change the home picture. Underneath this little cover here, we do have some ports. So we have your aux port, USB port, SD card reader, and a 12-volt cigarette lighter cell outlet down there. Automatic gear select, nice straight line there. Then we have two cup holders, drive mode selector, so we do have launch mode in addition to your auto drive mode. Then we have snow, tow, sport, and track. Big storage in here with the 12 volt all the way at the bottom. And then if you press the button on the other side, that does open the more flat storage there. Auto dimming rear view mirror. We also have 3-car garage door opener, a power liftgate button, and dome lights. We do have a sunglass holder there. And then we do have the controls for the panoramic sunroof up top. The SRT is equipped with 20-inch factory alloy wheels wrapped in Yokohama tires. We do have a nice sleek silver color for the exterior. LED headlights up front, black front grille all the way across. Then we do have fog lights below that, parking sensors along the front of the bumper. Then we do have hood vents that are functional, so you can actually see through them there, the little yellow, I think it's windshield washer fluid cap there. Up top we do have roof rails, intelligent access button on the driver's door handle, badge for Grand Cherokee, Then we have tinted rear windows in the back, 4-wheel disc brakes. I also forgot to mention we do have Brembo brakes front and back on this model as well. In addition to the wheels and tires on it, we do have a second set. These appear to be aftermarket with Pirelli tires on those as well, and they are 20-inch wheels as well. Back to the Jeep itself, we do have LED taillights in the back to match the headlights. We have your badging for Jeep, and then SRT in the bottom corner there. There is dual exhaust on this model on each side, parking sensors along the back bumper as well. Go ahead and press the button on the key fob twice to make the liftgate open up, as such. So in the back, we do have a WeatherTech all-weather floor mat in the rear. Looks like a subwoofer off to the side there. Then we have a 40-60 split rear seats. They do have child seat anchors on the back behind this cover here. So you can fold them down independently of each other for the split, increase the storage capacity while keeping 1 or 2 seats in the back if needed. And then underneath here, we do have some additional storage underneath the floorboards. A little compartment on this side and that side, and a bunch in the middle. And then when you're done, you can use the button on the key fob again. You can use the one on the body of the vehicle, or you can just pull down. Goes down all on its own. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch in the middle, door handle above, speaker and a cup holder below. You do get a ton of legroom and headroom in the back of the SRT Jeep. See how far back that panoramic sunroof goes, and then we do have the nice combination of leather and cloth material for the rear seats to match the front. Child seat anchors are found in the fold all along the bottom. You do have an armrest that folds down here, giving you 2 cup holders and a nice sturdy place to put your arm. Storage nets on the back of both the front seats, 2 climate control vents in the middle, then we have 2 USB ports, a household style outlet, and then heated seat controls for the rear passengers. To fold down the rear seats, pull the handle on either side, folds down nice and easy, and you are able to use that handle to recline the rear seats as well. So you can see they're a little uneven there, so you just pull the handle and adjust it however you would like. And that was the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. If you're interested in this 4-wheel drive SUV that is as luxurious as it is sporty, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. In doing so, we can get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.